Double V, si Miss Vivian Velez sa Double V. Tuwing Sabado alas 6:30 hanggang alas 8 ng umaga. Dito lamang sa DZRJ 8:10 AM. A-Try Media, ang himpilan ng bawat Pilipino. Mga pangunahin at umarangkadang balita, mga pinakahuling kaganapan, ihahatid sa inyo ni Angelo Almonte. Lunes hanggang Biyernes, alas 3:30 hanggang alas 4 ng hapon sa Balitang Balita. Balitang Balita, dito lang sa DZRJ 8:10 AM. A-Try Media, ang himpilan ng bawat Pilipino. Programa ng A-Try Media, ang himpilan ng bawat Pilipino. Maraming salamat! Kayo'y nakikinig sa DZRJ 8:10 AM. A-Try Media, ang himpilan ng bawat Pilipino. This program is brought to you by A-Try Media Pro Incorporated.
Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Welcome po sa Buhay Indie. I am Gail and we are back live dito sa DZRJ 8:10 AM and meron po tayong very special guest. It's going to be a very exciting show. We get to talk about film once again and that we all love. We have a special guest, si Direk Ellen Ongkeko Marfil.
Hi, Gail.
Yeah, let's all clap for her, ladies and gentlemen. We also have my friends here on the booth, sila Dan Irving and Joel Sinaga. We're currently shooting for my thesis. And these guys are a lot of help.
Okay.
So welcome, Direk.
This is for your thesis. Okay.
Yes. Well, it's for the thesis and for the people watching as well. So they will get informed of indie films. Pero before we start, let's talk about who you are, Direk. Like a lot of people already know you, and a lot of people respect your work already. You've worked with really big people. Si Ricky Lee, you've worked with him in the film yung Angels.
Angels, yeah.
And his book, yung Trip to Quiapo, that was like my manual. That was my guide.
Okay.
And these are very influential people that you're working with, and we all know that Ellen Ongkeko Marfil is also one of the most influential peoples in the field of film. And paano di ka marinig yung headphones ko? There you go.
Okay lang ba if I talk this far?
Medyo lapit po tayo. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So let's talk about how you started film and the films you've already done. In 1996, 2001, you directed 10 episodes for Maalaala Mo Kaya. And
wow, you did research.
Of course, a lot.
Okay, good.
Dati ko pa rin po kasi napapansin yun yung sa credits. When I watch mga movies or mga shows, I make it to a point na binabasa ko po yung credits. And sometimes names that stand out. So you will see, ito work niya ganyan. So kasi parang kaya ko din po pinursue yung film is because ito mga taong to na nakikita ko sa credits, in-idolize ko po sila. Kasi I know they're the ones who made this film. They're the ones who are all behind this. That's the purpose of the whole time na kailangan may credits is to give credit to the people who did it. So tinitignan ko po isa-isa yung mga pangalan, tas pag may time po ako sinesearch ko sa internet kung sino yung mga tao. And then when you search these people, you find many other wonderful artworks that they have done. And it kind of leads you to this whole network of art. It's like a Spotify playlist, a recommendation na when you follow these people, they will lead you to even greater stuff. So, matagal ko na nga pong ginusto maging part nung credits. Kaya parang pinursue ko po yung film. Yeah.
Okay.
So, to make it very simple and to describe it to the people, what is indie filmmaking?
Wow. That's kind of controversial actually. I mean, there's so many...
Maraming ang definitions and there's no exact...
But just to be simple, no, it's independent, no? It's a shortcut for independent. Independent supposedly from studio or mainstream cinema. Okay?
Pero you worked po with both sides.
I started with mainstream. No, I started with Himala.
Yeah.
Mabubuking ang aking age. Himala, Sister Stella L. Yeah, I even joined Star Cinema. But I was also from theater, Philippine Educational Theater Association, where we had workshops, and that's where I started directing on my own. And then somewhere along the way, from mainstream, I got into directing. Maalaala Mo Kaya.
Yeah.
I got to work with Ricky Lee, all these people, Mike De Leon, Ismael Bernal. But when digital technology came in, I decided to go independent, which means you do it on your own. O nga pala, buhay indie to. Buhay indie to, no? So it's different from mainstream, where it's already a whole industry.
Yeah.
No, the digital technology, I'm sure your other guests have talked about it, no? Because of the technology, there was an opportunity now, no, for even students like you to go into it, because it's now easier, it's now cheaper,
right?
Diba? You can do
dati, you really had to purchase reels
for
your film stocks, and
very expensive, 4-minute thousands, diba? One film, millions, okay? But I passed through that. My first film, Mga Pusang Gala, I shot that on mini DV. That was the first that I produced myself.
2005 yun, no?
Mini DV, no, 2005, galing. Mini DV, but I blew it up.
Paano?
You'd be surprised, I forgot na. Meron silang technology, there was this group, but it was able to go on 35mm because at that time the theaters did not have projectors yet, unlike now, no. So I still blew it up. That was one of the first, no. And so you go through the mainstream circuit, but after that, bosses, talagang digital cameras, digital projectors, and all of that,
it's easier to store their files.
So what does it mean to be independent? No, you're out of that business, the industry. Actually, you're doing it on your own, but of course you're using similar technology, and but because you're independent, kaya maraming yun lang, simple lang yun eh, independent from mainstream where it's already a big industry and all that. Kaya lang nagkakaroon na ng ibang meaning because it's indie, you can tackle more topics. You can be cutting edge.
There's no rules.
You can experiment. You can target a niche, no, and invent styles. Because when you go mainstream, you spend what, 10 million, 20 million. I used to be a producer. No? 10 million, 20 million. Oh, how are you going to recover that? No, so that's why they say sometimes it's formula. Sometimes there's a tendency because you have to recover. No, but with digital, because it's cheaper, you can experiment. So the styles have evolved, and there are all kinds of. If before there are about 10 filmmakers, or you can just count who are the directors. Now there's hundreds. Winning awards left and right. Who's that? There.
Pero what would you say yung pinaka na-enjoy mo? Would it be the indie scene or the mainstream scene?
I came from mainstream but opted for indie. That was a very intentional, no? Because
isn't it harder to get into mainstream than indie? Kasi kung indie, you just have to start on your own.
No, but because I was young, there's no indie yet. So I started mainstream, but I think it's the freedom that I wanted to be able to, when you're in mainstream, because you're always spending so much, there's a lot of people who will
work with you.
No, not just work with you, who will have to have a say on what type of material, diba?
Yeah.
But when I went indie, I go directly to the audience. No, there's less. A studio could say, no, that won't sell. Things like that. But for example, Bosses, that's about an abused child, no? When I was in mainstream, that won't get any attention because it's dark. Who's going to watch that? Huh? But when I did it, I was, even if it's tackling a dark subject, no, I knew how to handle it, that it could still be very accessible to audiences. That's why it's almost 9 years now, and we're still screening in
yung Bosses. And ang dami nyo na nga pong films na ginawa.
120 screenings na siguro yun this year. On its 9th year.
This 2016, you made the film, yung Journey to Love and yung Lakbay
to Love. Yeah, that's one. Yeah, biking naman yun. No?
Mga big stars na po yung mga kasama nyo na dito. And how did you get to this?
How did I get to this? No, I wanted, because the projectors are all over, and this time I wanted to try being my own distributor on the mainstream circuit. Okay? Because if you want to try the mainstream circuit, you're indie. Ito dream ng marami, no? You wanna indie ka, but you want to go mainstream. I mean, show in SM, all of that for more audiences, no? you need to have stars. No, I'm also kind of an advocacy director, so I want to get bigger audiences, and it helps talaga when the actors are known already. No, so how did I get to that? I just try and convince them on the advocacy that I was carrying. That was about biking and climate change.
Okay. What would you say would be the biggest struggle you had to face in your journey to becoming a filmmaker? Sa pagsisimula nyo, ano po yung pinakamalaking struggle nyo na dinaanan, na baka sakaling madaanan din po namin?
Lahat siguro, kaperahan. Okay. Let me share, what happened to me. I started wanting to be a writer, and then you don't get followed really. It's not really your voice, diba? Because you have to negotiate with all the people, no? So I started and decided to direct. Still, even when you direct, it's not your airtime, so you have to negotiate what you want. And then I became my own producer. But again, it's not, even if you produce, even if you're with digital technology, pwede na kahit konting pera, possible, right? But who's going to watch? How do you really bring it out? No? And so I am my own distributor now. So what am I saying? What's the biggest problem is you want your voice heard.
Yeah.
Diba? I think
you want to put a mark out there.
You want to get your voice out. You want to be watched. You want to be able. That's your way of communing with people, Diba? Yan yung ano natin, no? So that's a greatest struggle because it's a big industry, no? And it's not easy. Everything else, money, stars, stories, lahat yan struggle, But I guess for all filmmakers, it's really, one, they want to be able to do it, so they need the resources. After they get to do it, what? Ang dami-daming films ngayon dyan, indies, wala, nandiyan na lang, nakatago na lang sa baol, di ba? Kasi, it's so easy to make films now, but distribution is still big business controlled.
Yeah.
So that's a struggle. Still, it's getting your voice out there. I think that's the biggest struggle of everybody. First level pa lang yung magawa mo yung film.
Would you say that anyone could be a filmmaker, a director? Would you say anyone could be a director? Or does it take like a special person to be able to hold the responsibilities of one?
I take a very humble view on that. No? For me kasi, the camera is now the new ball pen. Before, ancient times, iilan lang yung scribes, di ba?
Yeah.
Yung pwede magsulat. Ngayon, almost everyone can write. Everyone can publish their book. Lalo na with computer, pwede na nila i-print out, package, pwede na nila ibenta, di ba? So, it's just the same. No? It's just the same. Whoever has a cell phone can actually do.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's very convenient for everyone.
It's so convenient. So when say it takes a special kind of director, yun nga lang, everyone can do their own story now. It just replaced the writing and the book. Everyone can do it. Pero syempre, doon nagkakatalo yung maganda, yung magaling, o nakaka-reach ng audience, nakaka-communicate.
So it's about communication pa rin. If you can communicate well as a human being.
Yeah, if you're able to, you're sensitive enough to what life is all about, I think. There are different reasons why people direct. Some do it to just express themselves, or some to make money because they have the craft, they have good maganda ang mata, magaling ang mata, makaka-direct, no? So, and then it's just like writing, you learn the words. You want to do something, you want to tell your story, you learn the language. What's the language? Close up, full shot, yun ang language ng film, right? Okay.
Wow. Well,
so I think it's open to everybody. So that's why now, everywhere, even in the States, young kids, grade school, they do the reports on video.
Yeah.
They can edit.
Madalas nga, yun na yung requirement kahit wala pang skill yung tao.
Kaya nga ang sinasabi ko, everyone does their home video now, di ba? With the cell phone. No? And then, even on Google, they can learn how to edit. They can learn special effects. So, who am I to say that it's just for special people? Maybe there will be special films. What are those special films? Wow, ang daming humanga. Wow, ang daming tinamaan. Wow, it's able to change the world. Oh, wow, ang daming nag-enjoy. Ganun kasimple.
Well, to know more about Miss Ellen, why don't we watch this video reel?
Okay.
So we can also see your films from 1996, 2001.
Wow.
And yung Angels, 2005 Stray Cats, 2008 Bosses, and 2016 Journey to Love and Lakbay to Love. All your recent films. So can we play this video? All right, let's watch this, ladies and gentlemen. Direct Ellen Ongkeko Marfil.
I remember when I was doing Bosses, no, in the middle of a struggle, ganyan. And then I sat down and I said, oh God, ba't ko ba nakalimutan na dugo-dugo pala nitong gumawa ng pelikula? Ba't ko ba nakalimutan? Ba't ba ako umiilit nito? Di ba? Parang gano'n. Because of my Pusang Gala.
Yeah.
But after that, then you forget. Now when I was watching it, so I remembered Pusang Gala, Angels, I remembered all of that. I had such fun. Kaya buti inimbita mo ako kasi napanood ko ulit to.
Well, it's really nice to know that we sparked something in you.
Yeah, to remember all these things. No? But now kasi I'm going online. No? That's why Peliculove, at the end of that film, it said, we want to meet the people, all the people online, because that's where the world is going.
Yeah,
no? So
everyone is there now.
Yeah, yeah. And it fits the indie scene actually, because you know, you're negotiating directly with the people.
Yeah.
Once you have a site. But of course, it's so nice to go big screen.
Yeah.
No, I remember the first time when we did Angels. Yung Angels ba yun? It was, Pusang Gala. Mga Pusang Gala, no? So, ano ba yan?
Pusang Gala ng 2005?
Pusang Gala. Angels. Which was just on
2001?
Yeah. Wow. Mini DV lang yan, di ba? But I was able to project it. May nagpahiram sa akin, napakamahal. The Mercedes-Benz of projectors at the time. We showed it in UP. So we saw it big screen for the first time. So that was my first film that I was able to show on big screen. Lahat kami, staff namin, wow, nagsisigaw kami. Iba kasi talaga.
Must have been a wonderful feeling.
And then I had another film like Pusang Gala. I brought that to Iloilo, no? So we went around kasi I had the humanities head of UP Iloilo, loved the film, so he brought it to Iloilo and showed it for 4 days SM, no? At the same time, I gave a workshop to mass comm students. And because they were showing Pusang Gala in SM, yung mga workshop ko, sige, you do something, we will show it on the big screen. Imagine these mass comm students, no, working lang with like that. Then suddenly they saw their
big screen
1 minuters
Iba yung effect
from our workshop. I don't know where they are now if they're doing films, but talagang turn on. No? So of course, big screen is still great. But we all want to do that. Any independent filmmakers, ganyan. Pero right now for me, it's still swerte-swertihan yan kasi depends kung sino ang competition mo. At that time, I tried it with Lakbay Tulab. Ang nakasabay ko yung kay Vilma Santos.
Pero with the student filmmakers nowadays, hirap pa rin sa kanila yung mapaproject sa big screen yung films nila. Kasi you have to go through digital cinema packages and everything.
Oh, yeah. That's still expensive, yes.
So,
that's true.
Talagang nagiging output nila sa online or...
Mag-home screen na lang kayo na malaki. Pamura na ng pamura That's why, for me, my projection talaga is that, more and more people will have big screens that are cheaper and you just have parties to watch it. Yeah. Of course, syempre, mga Hollywood na special effects.
I bet you have like a cool projector setup at home.
Hindi naman sobra. No? So, I think I just watch near.
Big
so,
effect.
yun. I think everything's great for indie filmmaking. No? They have, swerte nga yung mga generation nyo, kayo. Because before, ang mga filmmakers, di ba, pipila ka kasi there are only 7 filmmakers. There are only how many studios at that time. Now, you can do your own thing.
Right.
Di ba? And
just a simple camera.
Yeah, with a simple camera. Yeah. If you have the talent or the story, you have something to say and you know how to say it.
Nag-boom nga po ang mga freelancers, mga wedding videographers, mga events.
It's all over. Yeah. I think the world's getting more and more visual, no? Yeah. That's one. Yun lang
becoming a more difficult competition though kasi ang dami na gustong pumasok talaga sa film.
Parang kung dati, like kagaya sinasabi ko kanina, dati iilan lang marunong magsulat. Ngayon, pumunta ka sa National Bookstore, it's all over the place. Ganyan rin ang pelikula, di ba? Dati, iilan lang nakakagawa. Ngayon, it's all over the place, diba? So,
and that's actually the purpose of this show because we know that any one of you guys out there listening or watching us right now, you guys can be filmmakers. You can, spread your story out there through visuals.
Yeah, you can engage the world. You can go straight online, for example, and engage the world. And then, you get an audience. Kaya nga ang dami, kahit nga sa mga musical artists, kaya sina Charisse, di ba? They went online. Biglang napunta kay Ellen DeGeneres, biglang they conquered the world. No? It's the same for film, Your cell phone, you can even shoot with your cell phone, di ba? Documentaries, you're doing a documentary. Di ba? Ang daming Sunday Beauty Queen was a documentary.
Yeah, that was
It was able to join Metro Manila Film Festival. No? So, for all of those people who love film. Siguro yun isang you were asking what it takes to be a director. Siguro unang-una mahilig ka sa pelikula. Di ba? Because you want to tell your story on visual and,
gotta have passion.
You have to, and kahit naman anong trabaho.
Yeah.
Passion. No matter what, no?
But we gotta take a quick commercial break and when we come back, pag-uusapan pa po natin ang pelikula and patapos na rin po yung show. So let's talk about how we can help the film students right now in their film careers based on what you have experienced.
Okay.
So we still have Direk Ellen Ongkeko Marfil, and ano po siya, producer din siya and director. And also a writer. If I'm correct.
Yeah. Although that was really what I wanted to do. But then, you know, si Soxy Topacio was the one who really prodded me. Ako nga mag-workshop I was in PETA. Halika na mag-directing workshop ka, wala pang budget yung iniisip mong ano. Pero gagawa kami ng docu-series on history. Renato Constantino. So, okay na ako doon. Hindi, mag-workshop ka. And then, it turned out, nagustuhan nila yung ginawa ko. Sometimes the universe tells you
Yeah.
Sometimes the universe
just whispers things to you.
I didn't want. After my first, ang masarap kasi sa directing, it consumes you You forget everything, no? So it's fun. But I didn't want the pressure, the tension. I didn't want. Wala pa naman ako, no? Off cam ako, no? I didn't want the tension. So lagi akong umaatras. Susulat ako, join ako sa writing, ganyan. Kaya ako na sa maalaala mo kaya kasi nag-join na ako ng writing workshop kay Bing Lau, Armando Lau. If you marami yan award-winning kinabrilyante, siya yung mentor niya, Biglang dumating yung AD ng ng maalaala mo kaya, we need an AD for Escapo. Tell me pag go na tayo. So,
Buhay Indie will be right back.
Ito ang
They heard what I was saying, no?
10 a.m. H-Rai Media, ang himpilan ng bawat Pilipino. Ito ang DZRJ, 8:10 a.m. H-Rai Media, ang himpilan ng bawat Pilipino.
Ang dami ng peke sa world.
Unfair.
Pati ba naman puti mo? Peke din? Para totoong puti, mag-Myra Vita White Moisturizer. May vitamin E at natural plant extracts to help nourish skin for that healthy white glow. May double sunscreen na, non-sticky pa. Ito ang totoong healthy white glow. From Myra Vita White Moisturizer. Yan ang alagang holistic.
Trusted quality healthcare. Unilab yan.
Tuloy-tuloy sa pag-arangkada ang mga programang hatid sa inyo ng DZRJ 8:10 a.m. H-Rai Media, himpilan ng bawat Pilipino. Ang programang tagapagsiwalat ng katotohanan, Kakampi. Kasama si Bernard Tan, alas 5 hanggang alas 6 ng gabi. Susundan ng tagapagtanggol ng lipunan, alas 6 hanggang alas 7 ng gabi. Kasama si Sir Chip, Sammy Pagdilaw, sa Sir Chip Reporting for Duty, Lunes, Miyerkules at Biyernes. Usapang pangkalusugan naman sa alas 7 hanggang alas 8 ng gabi. Kasama si Dr. Sunny Viloria tuwing Lunes, Dr. Ray Salinel Jr. tuwing Martes, Dr. Cecil Katapang tuwing Webes, at Dr. John Reyes sa araw ng Biyernes sa Klinika On Air. Programang para sa mga makabagong bayani ng bansa sa Radyo OFW. Kasama si Hana Senieres at Gemma Gumamela, alas 9 hanggang alas 10:30 ng gabi. Makabuluhang komentaryo ang latatay sa Rapid Fire, alas 10:30 hanggang alas 12 ng hating gabi. Kasama si Percy Lapid. Susundan naman ng BBC World News hanggang alas 5 ng madaling araw. Yan ang mga programang mapapakinggan sa DZRJ 8:10 a.m. gabi hanggang madaling araw. Hatid sa inyo ng H-Rai Media, ang himpilan ng bawat Pilipino. Of musical inspiration dito sa Acoustic Night with Jerry Maya. Maki-join sa live acoustic jamming kasama sina Pili Politan at Froy Calixto. Acoustic Night with Jerry Maya. 1 to sawa hanggang umaga ang kantahan at batian. Tuwing Sabado, simula alas 11 ng gabi. Acoustic Night with Jerry Maya. Dito lang sa DZRJ 8:10 a.m. Hatid sa inyo ng H-Rai Media, ang himpilan ng bawat Pilipino.
What's up, Pilipinas? From the Philippine Air Force.
makinig, makikanta at makijam kasama ang nag-iisang Percy Lapid. Muling balikan ang mga masasayang kanta kasama ang iba't ibang mga musikero na maghahatid sa inyo ng mga magagandang tugtugan at awitan na siguradong kukumpleto sa inyong gabi sa Live Jamming with Percy Lapid tuwing linggo alas 11 ng gabi dito lang sa DZRJ 8:10 AM. A-Try Media, ang himpilan ng bawat Pilipino. Pampagood vibes sa inyong Sabado ng umaga. Mga makabuluhang talakayan at kaalaman para sa ating mamamayan. Yan ang hatid sa inyo ni Miss Vivian Velez sa programang Double V. Si Miss Vivian Velez sa Double V. Tuwing Sabado alas 6:30 hanggang alas 8 ng umaga. Dito lamang sa DZRJ 8:10 AM. A-Try Media, ang himpilan ng bawat Pilipino. Ng A-Try Media, ang himpilan ng bawat Pilipino. Maraming salamat. Kayo'y nakikinig sa DZRJ 8:10 AM. A-Try Media, ang himpilan ng bawat Pilipino. This program is brought to you by A-Try Media Pro Incorporated.
Muli po nagbabalik ang Buhay Indie. It's 9:49 po in the evening and kasama po rin po natin si Direk Ellen Ongkeko Marfil. Hello, Direk.
Hi.
How are you doing so far? Nag-enjoy naman po ba kayo sa show na to? And we're talking about films and everything.
Of course, it's my passion, so it's nice to talk about it. And I'm talking about my works and my experiences, always.
Well, let's talk about your student life. Film po ba ang kinuha nyo?
Broadcast communication. Broadcast communication, but at that time, I entered theater also. So at that time, hindi ako naging passionate actually about television. No? I got more involved in theater. Why? Because in my theater, we were going out into the streets. We were going out to provinces, teaching, performing. So actually, that made me immerse in Filipino life. No? And I think that is so important. No? Kasi doon ako nagkaroon ng laman, di ba? Kumbaga.
Yeah.
Doon ko nakilala what it is. Kasi somehow, from high school, you lead a sheltered life generally, di ba? So, that whole experience, going to the streets, going into different sectors, no? Kasi yung theater ko talagang peta So, umaano talaga yan, no? Panahon pa yun ng martial law. Performing in the streets.
Risky.
Performing in the streets and all of that, no? So, I learned so much about the country, and I guess I was able to hone my perspective in life. I think that's very important as a filmmaker. So that, kasi, sabi mo, what does it take to be a filmmaker? Kasi una, dapat meron kang sasabihin.
Right.
Dapat meron kang ikukwento. Pwede mo naman ikwento, buhay mo lang, di ba? Pero yung mayaman rin ng pagtingin mo, kahit sa sarili mong buhay, kung yun man ang ikwento mo, sa karanasan mo sa labas, no? So I think that is what is so important, no? Yung kahit nung nagtatrabaho ako sa TV, I've worked in almost all mainstream studios, no? I've worked as supervising producer, as director, as writer, as that, pati news and public affairs. I've worked there, no? So minsan, fresh from college, magtatrabaho na, writer, di ba? Ito, mayroon akong isang karanasan, no? Writer, bilib ako dun sa writer na yun, no? Pero after some time, kasi batang-bata pa nasa no? Mamaya, ang mga tinatanong na sa akin, as director, Direk, ano ang gusto nyong material? Ang tinatanong niya sa akin, binibigay niya sa akin, pegs ng mga pelikula.
Pegs or samples?
Oo, yun na yung gantong storya, no? Instead of, I knew him as a writer.
Yeah.
Di ba? And very real yung niya kasi he came pa from the province. But because he was already in the studio for so long, so parang movies na lang yung nagiging source of stimulus, no? So ako, for film students especially, really go out into the world. Watch movies but go out into the world. Kasi dun na harness yung ano ba yung sasabihin mo? Ano ba yung i-engage mo sa mundo?
Yeah, you gotta go out there and see it for yourself.
Kasi it's not just craft. Craft, yeah, what nice shot, nice light, nice dialogue, good acting. Craft lahat yan eh.
Right.
Diba? But I guess what's important is perspective.
Yung storya.
Storya, insensibility.
Marami nga po dyan mga film materials, hindi naman ganun ka-arte yung ano nila, yung cinematography or everything, but if the story has the juice, it wins.
Correct.
It's a good movie to consume.
Yes,
and that's what people do. They consume films.
So it's that. Kasi it's really all about storytelling also. So,
and talking to people siguro, listening to their stories. And
listening, watching, observing, everything, So, yun. That goes for film students.
But siguro with all the success, you really gotta go through a lot of failures then. And for all these realizations to happen to you, kailangan ikaw mismo madapa ka sa sarili mong nilalakad. And then that's when you realize what to tell the people. Your story, what you should tell them to
kaya
avoid.
dapat dati sinasabi ko, hindi ka pag director ka, kailangan medyo matapang ka. Kailangan matapang ka kasi when you direct or when you write, hindi ka makakaiwas na lalabas kung sino ka. Di ba? So, masishare mo yun eh. Yun ang masishare mo. So, you should be ready to
share to the world.
Share to the world.
Yeah, oo nga. When lalo na sa school namin kasi syempre kilala mo na yung mga classmates mo, and then may mga film presentations. When they show their films, basang-basa mo, this is them. This is them. This is their story. You can see that.
And that's good. That means they're also being authentic to who they are, no?
And it's nice to see that it's parang a director's mark, you see their marks on the film.
So now I want to see your film. You said you have done some short films, huh?
Yes po, we've joined a few competitions. Doon din po sa Mapua. Yung cinema po.
Sinabi ko, oo nga, meron pa cash money yan eh.
Yeah, but we didn't get any of the places. So we got an Audience Choice Award just this year. So the Mapuans voted for it because we did a film about the struggles of a Mapuan. Kaya so I guess they really liked it.
Okay, you had pa na it didn't win, but really, yeah, contests are fine, but sometimes it also dapat wag ka maaapektuhan nun, no? Kasi lagi namang contentious yan eh. Kasi there are judges of 5 people.
Yeah.
Diba? They have their own sensibility. Kaya nga masarap online eh. Kasi you can engage the world without all those, diba? Kung nasa studio ka, you have all the bosses.
Yeah.
Diba? In a film festival, you have all those critics or those judges. Diba? You have to learn how to engage the world. Kasi baka iba yung pamantayan mo eh. Diba? So, you shouldn't be affected. I mean, I think, minsan, ang dami ngayong festivals, diba? Well, of course, it gets you attention, diba? Pag nanalo, parang ganyan. Pero kahit hindi manalo, baka mas mahaba life nun. Sometimes. Kasi it depends nga eh. Meron silang standards. Paano ka ibang standard mo?
Yung pelikula po, can people submit their films and then...
Oh yeah, like... Recently, last March, Women's Month, we made a list of women filmmakers. Kaya sa lahat ng mga women viewers dyan, no? We made a list of women filmmakers. Dati mabibilang mo kung ilan ng filmmakers. Ngayon, meron kaming 68 in our roster.
Wow.
Ang list pa namin yon, yung nakagawa ng at least 3 and at least one of them has had public screening.
Oh, wow.
And there's 68 of them.
A lot.
Okay? And we're continuing that, and we're showing their short films online in our website, www.peliculove.com.ph, and we're encouraging people to submit their works, no? Tapos yung sabi nga sa'yo, like for Mapua, I wanted to know, alam ko kasi nag-festival sila. Kasi recently, nag-put up naman yung UST Cine Tomasino Film Festival, and I was one of the judges also. Tapos pinost namin yung mga winners, short films eh. And we gave comments and all of that, no? Ang daming nag-follow, and I think, dadami pa ang mga student film festivals, no? I mean, I think there are more student film festivals, in fact, than all the Cinemalaya, Cinema One. Mas marami ang student film eh.
True.
And you never know kasi the ones we saw, magaganda. Yung isa nga nasa Cinemalaya na short film.
Wow.
Very nice. Very nice. Simpleng-simple pero
sometimes the art just comes from different places. You'll never know where it'll come from.
You never know, no? Parang exciting, no? And that's something that we want in pelikula. We keep on working now with OJTs on the job training. We're very open and lahat ng mga naging OJT sa amin tuwang-tuwa kasi we're a small outfit. And so pag nag-OJT sa amin, iikot talaga namin from admin from the most seemingly boring task to marketing, no? To production, to post-production, to online work. No, and generally, meron silang na-produce every time, no? And yung first batch nga namin, they produce a Game of Thrones kasi presidential election.
Yeah.
So they made their own, no? Okay. And then, basta every batch, ang saya-saya kasi the young people are so full of ideas and energy. No? So yun, I could invite people, no?
Yeah, go ahead, ma'am.
If you have if you're looking for yung kailangan nyo mag-OJT, you can write to us. Check our site first of all. Please check our site www.peliculove.com.ph. Marami rin kami mga offerings doon. And then we have OJT programs. Kakatapos lang nung last. So we will be starting again soon.
All right. So again, that's www.peliculove.com.ph. You guys can go ahead and watch films there as well.
Yeah.
And,
not the full length. There are short films. The women filmmakers are all there. The Cinema Tomasino is still there, and we have our own productions. Meron nga kami pinaka nakakatakot na multo. Ano ang pinaka nakakatakot na multo? You're gonna be so surprised. You watch it. It was just made by young people. Hindi mo alam sa tutuwa ako sa kanila. I let them. Ano na nga ako, parang ang tanda ko. I enjoy seeing these young people able to do their works also.
Sometimes even the most simple sequences, no, na ang galing nung impact nito.
Ay, oo, grabe. When we released that, yung November 1, yun. Dami-dami may gusto kasi talaga surprise yung ending. Ngayon meron nga kami, we were hoping to sponsor yung poetry, spoken word, no? Pero my OJTs, they did a video. Naku, ang ganda kasi kakatakot. One shot lang, pero nakakatakot. Pero yung pala, it's about
Is it on pelicula.com?
It's there. Yan.
Then you guys can check that out. May ginagawa po ba kayong film ngayon? Currently?
I will have one. No, I just finished. No, Indigo Child. It's about martial law. No, it's a play. It was a play. Nag-aano rin ako. I covered it.
Okay.
It's not exactly an adaptation of a play. It's just a 30-minute program. It's not an adaptation. At hindi rin naman siyang plain documentation. Kasi minsan boring yun plain documentation. But I wanted to keep the integrity of a play. Pero sinut ko na one-cam handheld throughout. Kumbaga, the play, minount ko ulit yung play. Tsaka stop shoot parang TV. So, pero I kept all the dialogues. Hindi kagaya ng pag nag-adapt ka, you lessen the dialogue. Kasi maganda yung pagkakasulat No? So, we will offer that free online soon, no?
Sa Peliculove.
Sa Peliculove.
Well,
because may announce ko na rin, dami ko i-announce, no?
Yeah, go ahead.
That Indigo Child kasi will be in book form also.
Oh, okay.
Together, back to back with that's a stage play, no? Back to back with the film script of Lacambini. Lacambini is about Gregoria de Jesus, the wife of Andres Bonifacio. I was planning to do that but that requires 20 million. So so Ateneo Press is publishing the book. So I think the Indigo Child, we will put that out parang sabay sa launch ng book.
All right. Well, we're all looking
Stand by. There's so many things happening.
Everyone, you guys gotta go to the website right now and watch some of the short films there. And it was great having you here.
Thanks, Gail. I mean, this was quite fun for me.
It was also fun to learn from you as well. You will push
and
many people forward.
Good luck on your own journey, huh? Oh, but you said you wanted to do sales of cars and films on cars. Great. Wasn't there a film, Love Bug? Okay. But maybe you want
Fast and the Furious.
Sorry, ang old-fashioned ko na love bug. Fast and
Herbie
Furious
is also nice. Binigyan nila ng story and ng personality yung kotse.
Hindi ko na masyado, although I've seen Fast and Furious siya. All right, Gail, thanks so much for having me here.
It was an amazing experience learning from you.
This has been postponed, no, for almost a month already. Finally, I got here. Thank you.
And we would love to have you again here.
Yeah, sure. Anytime.
Share your experiences with us.
Yeah, let's have more of this.
Thank you,
Great.
Again, everyone, go check out peliculove.com.ph and check out the short films there. And why don't you do your OJT there, mga
You
film
can
students.
email us also.
Yeah. And we'll be back again next Saturday, 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. I am Gail Sarne and this has been Direk Ellen Ongkeko Marfil. Maraming salamat po ulit.
Thank you, Gail.
And good luck on your works, ma'am. We'll look forward to your films.
Yeah, great. Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
And do more films.
Yeah, make more films. Keep the film fire alive inside of you.
Most exciting thing now, yeah.
It's gonna be a wonderful journey. So we'll see you guys again next Saturday. God bless you guys. This has been Buhay Indie.
Ito ang DZRJ 8:10 a.m. H-Rai Media, ang himpilan ng bawat Pilipino. Tuloy-tuloy sa pag-arangkada ang mga programang hatid sa inyo ng DZRJ 8:10 a.m. H-Rai Media, himpilan ng bawat Pilipino. Ang programang tagapagsiwalat ng katotohanan. Kakampi! Kasama si Bernard Tan, alas 5 hanggang